In this video, we'll discuss how to find maximum and minimum values on a graph and kind of explore why that is. So when we were talking about intervals of increase and decrease, we always wanted to use our x-coordinates because it was an interval of the domain. When we're talking about maximums and minimums, it's important to note that a maximum or a minimum is a y value. So it's not an ordered pair, it's not the x-coordinate, it's just the function value or the y value. If the function changes from increasing to decreasing, as we go left to right, the way that we read our graph, then it's called a local max. So you can see down here on this example, we increase to this point, and then we decrease after that. And our y-coordinate of that point is 16. So we have a local maximum of 16, and it occurs at x equals -2. But the maximum is the y value. If it goes the other way, if it decreases and then increases, then it's called a local minimum. So we have seen that this graph goes down to this point and then increases again up, and the point that happens, the y value is -16, so we have a local minimum of -16, and it occurs at x equals 2. So again, the max or the min is the y value. You could, if you wanted, say f of 2, which is -16, and this gives you a little bit more information that says the function value at 2 is -16, and that's your minimum. A maxima happens when the graph changes from increasing to decreasing, and a minimum when it goes decreasing to increasing. Do we include the maxima and minima values in the intervals of increasing and decreasing? The answer here, we talked about in the last video, is no. So for example, if I have a function that goes up, down, up, we won't even put a scale on here, we'll just call this A, B, and we'll call this ordered pair C, D. This function is going to increase from -infinity up to A, the x-coordinate. It's going to decrease from B, that would be a y value. We want to do A to C, and then it's going to increase again, so I'm going to put a union here, from C to infinity. Now the maximum in this case is B, and the minimum in this case is D. So let's take a look at the toolkit functions and talk about the intervals where this is increasing, decreasing, and constant, and if there is a local min or a local max. That's what we were talking about before. Or is there an absolute max or an absolute min, which means the highest point on the entire graph. So let's take a look at these first three. This is an identity function, and you'll notice from left to right, when I draw it, my pencil is always going up. So this is increasing all the time, -infinity to infinity, and it is not ever decreasing. In this case, it does not have any minimum or a maximum, whether that's local or absolute, because it's going off to infinity, and when the x values get smaller, it goes down to -infinity. So these just don't make any sense in this particular example. Let's take a look at the absolute value of x. You can see when you draw this that you would go down until 0 and then up. So this is going to decrease from -infinity up to 0, and increase from 0 to infinity, you can look at the graph and say it has a local min of 0 and no local max. The absolute minimum, the lowest point on the entire graph, is also 0, and it has no absolute max. See if you can do the next 3 here, and then we'll do the reciprocal function together. So pause your video and see if you can find the intervals of increase and decrease and the local and absolute max and min. So here's the first one. This function is always increasing, has a local and absolute min at 0. It's never decreasing and has no local max or absolute max. Okay, for the quadratic, it's always increasing. It has a local min and an absolute min at 0. It's decreasing from minus infinity up to 0 and has no local max or absolute max because it continues on forever. For our cubic, it's always increasing. If you were to draw this, you would always be moving your pencil up. And so we're going to say negative infinity to infinity, and we do not have any max or min, local or absolute on this one. Now for this one, you can notice that this, from left to right, if I draw this, my pencil's going down, so that's decreasing from negative infinity up to 0. Then we skip over 0, and we notice that this is going down also when I draw it. So I'm going to say union 0 to infinity. So we're just going to skip over that 0. And in this particular case, it's never increasing. And because these are continuing on forever, we have no local max or local min in this particular case. So the thing to remember when you're using intervals of increase and decrease, always use parentheses and only use the x coordinates. And we're doing maximums and minimums. Look for the highest point or lowest point on the graph. It can be local. So when you have something like this, we would have a local max and a local max and a local min. And because this is the actual highest point on the graph, this would be an absolute max. And because these are continuing on forever, there is no absolute minimum. That concludes this video.